So camera girl's dragging us all around the top of the bowl here of Guanajuato so we can see different parts of the city from different angles. We're actually not too far from this spot right here, which is a very popular tourist hangout in the city, which is the statue of People, which you can see from a lot of areas in Guanajuato. But if you are staying in Guanajuato and you don't have, you know, a fantastic view of the city where you're at, you know, you can come up here, climb up here, and then you will have a tremendous view. It's super duper popular on the weekends, and it's pretty crowded today. It's Monday, but it's a beautiful day, and there's a little restaurant over there where you can sit, and it has a really nice view if you just wanted to come up here and hang out. Alrighty, camera girl wants me to get the peros here. I tell you what, dogs in Mexico, they know how to make a slab of concrete look comfortable. But we left our Airbnb probably about 20 minutes ago, and we did a long, tall climb up the steps to get to the road that circles the top of the city here, and then it was a short walk over here, and from here we're going to walk down. We're going to the Soriana grocery store today, which is a bigger chain grocery store. We're actually going to go to a few markets today, but I want to go to the Soriana because I saw that they had green chorizo there, and I want to try that. So I don't know if you can tell from here what an angle it is going down, but it is a long slope winding down to the bottom of the valley or ravine. If you are a person that doesn't like to walk, or if you are a person that has bad knees, or you know, walking just isn't your thing, then Guanajuato might not be your thing, because there is a super duper a lot of up and down and stairs in this town, which I love. I mean, what do you think, camera girl? Get over here by the mic. What do you think of Guanajuato?
I love it.
Yeah. So big thumbs up to Guanajuato for sure. We're not in great shape, but we've been doing okay. But another thing to consider, you know, besides all the ups and downs and walking you have to do in Guanajuato, is the fact that it is at 6,600 feet elevation. I find that I'm huffing and puffing a lot, and I was thinking it was because of all the cookies, you know, that I've been eating, because I've been eating a ton of baked goods. But I think maybe the elevation might have something to do with that, because 6,600 feet, that is about 1,300 or 1,400 feet higher in elevation than Denver, which, as you may know, is the Mile High City. You know, walking in the middle of the day, I mean, it can be a sweaty venture. One of the nice things about walking in the middle of the day, though, is that you don't hear as many dogs. You know, you might see a lot of dogs. The dogs seem to, you know, take a little bit of a siesta during the day. You know, they're not as active. But I tell you what, in the morning times and late at night, you hear a lot of dog activity in Guanajuato. In fact, I kind of lovingly refer to Guanajuato as Dogtown, especially where we're at. I mean, we're completely surrounded by dogs in all of the homes around where we're staying. But as you can see, or maybe you can't see, maybe it's hard to pick up on camera, but you know, these stairs, I mean, they're very uneven, and they're also at an angle, you know, so that if it's raining, the water's going to flow down. But you know, walking down steps, irregular steps at an angle, I mean, I'm harping on this a lot about the steps in Guanajuato. Yeah, in fact, the steps in Mexico. You know, people are always telling us to be safe, but I always reply to people that you know, whatever gets us in Mexico is probably going to involve steps crossing the street, something like that. But as much work as it is to get around in Guanajuato, it is definitely worth it. And it makes it just such a unique experience compared to the other places that we've been in Mexico, which has all been lovely. Every place that we have visited, there is some aspect about it, Puerto Vallarta or Morelia or Guadalajara or Ajijic, there's something about it that have their own flavor and appeal. Here in Guanajuato, it's definitely the architecture and the alleyways and the narrow streets. There is an intricate system of tunnels that the cars drive through under the city and around the edges of the city, because driving in the actual streets is a little bit of a hassle, I would imagine. But I'm only going to imagine it, because I don't think I'm ever going to get behind the wheel of a car here in Guanajuato. That's the kissing alley?
Yeah.
Was one of them murdered here, Camera Girl? Did they? A lot of tourists flock here, and Camera Girl, she's very excited about it. I don't know, it sounds like a crime scene. I'm sure there are locations around here where people have been struck by cars and whatnot. So all those folks there are there to overlook, to see the balcony or the view where the Starcrest lovers were?
No, to step on the third step. So the father killed his daughter, so the boyfriend kills himself. Blood drops on the third step. They painted it red. If couples go and they kiss on the third step, it brings them good luck.
Okay.
And
so
that's what people are in line.
Okay. So if you go and make out on this crime scene, it's somehow going to be advantageous to you. It sounds like maybe a marketing ploy from the Chamber of Commerce. This is a really nice area right here in Guanajuato. We're coming up on the large public market. I've been trying to get Camera Girl to go into the KFC over there, but she keeps giving me the big thumbs down. We actually did go to a fried chicken place not far from where we live. Over here is kind of a cool square. Yeah. When we do come down to this area here, there are some pretty cool restaurants over here where you can sit and eat and have a relaxing meal with a nice view. Now, we haven't eaten at any of these places down here because you can't tell, but there's a slight angle to this little park area. So if you're sitting at a table down here, you're going to be, it's going to be like eating on a ship at sea, maybe. But we've eaten up here. I guess it's closed today, but we've eaten up on that balcony. But there are tons of balconies to eat off of in Guanajuato. Like I said, there are no shortage of views in this town. You can find a nice restaurant and have a nice meal for a super duper decent price. And a lot of times you're going to have like $1 million view, if you just put a little effort into seeking it out. Test. Hopefully my audio didn't kick out for too long there. I might have had an audio issue, but that could be a good thing. I think maybe when I'm not talking, the video improves slightly. If you just wander around in this town, you just find so many interesting plazas and parks and cool places to hang out and look at. I'm not sure what this park is. Something to do with Gandhi, maybe? I ruined my joke. I forgot my line. I was going to make my way over here and then mention how popular Ben Kingsley is in Mexico, but I screwed it up. I'm not on point today. So when you leave Ben Kingsley Park, you're not very far away. You're just a few steps from the giant public market. Just wandering around anywhere in town, there's plenty to see. We're at the Mercado Hidalgo, and this is next to another market as well. But the big Soriana grocery store is a little bit further down there. But thanks for watching. If you want to follow more of our Mexico videos and travel stuff, subscribe. do the thumbs up and all that. And we'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.